You pushing them to death. That's a snare laying for them in the ground. No, you don't tell them to run. Tell them to come to the church. Stay there till God deliver you. David said, this poor man cried unto the Lord, and he delivered him from all of his troubles. Hallelujah. God said, let me break you. Don't break me. Let me break you. Hallelujah. Read.
The snare, terror shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bidden, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors.
Confidence because they didn't get right with God. He said, what happened to them? They ain't got no confidence no more. Praise God. I used to ask my brother-in-law that. He said, everybody ain't like you. I didn't understand. Because I had so much confidence, I just feel like everybody ought to have this. He said, he used to tell me that. He said, everybody ain't got that like you got. Now I understand. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. But you got to encourage these young people to stay with God. There is a living God in this earth that rewards you for your righteousness. And give you double strength for it. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. But you got to be determined that you're going to live right. Hallelujah. Oh, one day I ran into it. Hallelujah. I had to turn around and stand there. Stood there for 10 years. But they that wait upon the Lord, he shall. Let me tell you, that's a powerful word. I don't remember standing up in the church with no strength. Hallelujah. And the prophet gave me that. She pulled it out. She had a bunch of prayer things in her hand that she was going to each person giving them a word. And she gave me that one. That's just what I need. And I stayed there till he renewed my strength. Hallelujah. God ain't told you to try to fake it. Everybody fake it till you make it. You ain't got to fake it. You can make it. All right. Yeah, you just get real with God. Let me tell you what's out here. Renew that strength. Hallelujah. Read.
It shall dwell in his tabernacle because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation.
That's when you're running from God. Brimstones will be scattered upon your habitation. You'll be burning, but it won't be the fire of God. It'll be the fire of hell burning you up. And people don't know the difference. I'm going to tell you how you know the difference. When you know you're walking upright and you're doing the right thing and you feel fire, that's God. When you know you faking and shaking and ain't making it, and you feel fire, that's brimstone. Yes. It's 2 fires that you feel. Hallelujah. Read.
His roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off.
Look, let me tell you one thing. Your roots will be dried up. And above, mean on top of the ground, because see, you planted in the earth. You got roots that go down in the earth, God will dry them. And on top of the ground, he'll cut your branches off. Hallelujah. I had to pull up all them trees y'all planted in my yard because they were dried. And I had to throw them away. God said, get that mess out there. Hallelujah. Because they were dry. And on top of the ground, I got drink to cut them. But they wasn't no rope there because they were dead. I had one that lived. Somebody got a black thorn that touched the flower. And it killed everything. Everything they touched, it killed it dead. That's just the way sin do your life. You can't sneak and do nothing and hide your hand. Because it'll show up on you. Read.
His remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the street. He shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world. He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings. They that come after him shall be astonished at his day, as they that went before were affrighted. Surely such are the dwellings of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth not God.
Don't fool yourself looking at these people getting this money that ain't a God and say, I can do this. Because see, it ain't no good image to them. You looking at the material guy, but you don't see what they getting in the spirit. Hallelujah. That's why we work with our hands. and provide things honest in the sight of our man. So we won't be cut out from the Hallelujah.
Thank you, Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Job chapter 19 verse 1 says, Then Job answered and said, How long will you vex my soul and break me in pieces with words?
Now, there was Job's friends telling Job all of this because at the time Job was going through something. And they was trying to say he was going through it because he had DD. So that's the truth that they told him. Now, everything they told him was true, but the fact was he hadn't did no.
That's right.
Right. It's not that they were lying to him.
Amen.
But they assumed that what was happening to him was because of something he had done. And a lot of times we go through trials and tribulation, not because of what we done, but what we didn't do.
Amen.
And God tests us.
That's true.
Just when you think you finna live right, all the bottom falls from up.
Come on.
Hallelujah. You like, what's going on here? Hallelujah. Well, God chasing you before now. He's trying you to see if you're going to last.
Thank you, Jesus.
And if you won't have confidence and faith to hold on to him. Or is you going to frizzle out and go crazy.
Yes, Lord.
And all they kept telling Job, shut your mouth.
My God.
That's what they were trying to tell him. Man, you keep talking and you keep messing yourself up. You need to just watch God work and you be quiet. Hallelujah. See, a lot of times we think we can figure things out that it's really not for us to figure out. We just need to watch God and learn. Read.
These 10 times have you reproached me. You are not ashamed that you make yourselves strange to me. And be it indeed that I have erred, mine error remaineth with myself.
Job said, if I have done something, it's with me and God. It ain't with you. So you keep trying to get in my business. And you keep trying to judge me. And you don't even understand what's taking place with me. That's the way we do each other when we feel like something's going on. We leave bad from folks. We talk about them and we separate ourselves. And we won't encourage them. We won't give them no strength. We'll let them die. Hallelujah. And we don't even understand. Nobody needs you when they doing good. People need you when they doing bad. Anybody can love you when you're doing good. But it takes a real person with a heart of gold to love a person when they doing bad. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm just saying some understanding in here. Hallelujah. Because see, a lot of times we miss God because we get in our carnal realm and we think we done figured something out. No, you ain't figured it out. You just showing the person how you would diss people.
Yes, yes.
Hallelujah. And God said, Jesus said, but I didn't dish you.
Amen. Come on.
When you went through your trials and tribulations, I stuck with you. I looked right at your stuff.
Come on now.
But I helped you.
Yes, Lord.
Where I'm at in you.
Come on now.
But God said, where am I at in you?
Yes. Thank you, Jesus.
Where is God in you?
All right.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Ooh, Robin, I ain't meaning to put in there so deep. Hallelujah. Robin, I can't hear it though. I'm out. Hallelujah. Just pray with me. Read.
If indeed ye will magnify yourselves against me, and plead against me my reproach, know now that God hath overthrown me, and hath compassed me with his
Job
nets.
said, no, does God have overthrown me? Yeah, I'm in a situation, Job said, that I can't help myself. Hallelujah. But you gonna magnify yourself against me at this time? Hallelujah. See, that's black people. That's what black people do. This is why we can't get up in life, because them the other people, this is what they do when they people get in trouble. They get in there and help them.
Come on.
Hallelujah. They hold them up.
Yes.
They cover them.
Yes.
But what we do, we get back and we'll talk about them to anybody, distant out.
That's it. Come on now.
Hallelujah. Come on, saints. Hallelujah. Job, God tried Job. And he showed Job his friends.
Amen.
Them three people that supposed to have been by his side, down with him. The minute they thought God was judging their distance.
Come on.
That's a hurt time. Hallelujah. I done been there. Read.
Now, verse 7 says, Behold, I cry out of wrong, but I am not heard. I cry aloud, but there is no judgment. He hath fenced up my way that I cannot pass, and he hath set darkness in my paths.
God will do this to you. Let me tell you, God will do this to you. God will fence you up so you can't move. Hallelujah. He'll do it. Yeah, God, let me tell you something. God is a God that do whatever he wants to do. And he answers to nobody about what he do. But you know, they just had the song when I was in the world. It come from Job. It said, please be patient with me. For God is not through with me yet. But when he gets through with me, I shall come forth as pure gold. So you don't know where you've been, where you're going. You only know where you've been. You don't know what you're going to have to face in this old world. Hallelujah. So treat people the way you want to be treated. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Come on, read.
He hath stripped me of my glory and taken the crown from my head.
Look, Job said, God stripped me of my glory. And he took the crown from my head. I used to ride high and feel big and feel good, but now I feel like a dog. Hallelujah. Because he took my glory. Hallelujah. But I want to tell you something that is rising up. I don't care how God tell you down. If you ain't blasphemed, he'll build you back. Amen. Hallelujah. Read.
He hath destroyed me on every side, and I am gone, and mine hope hath he removed like a tree. He hath also kindled his wrath against me, and he counted me unto him as one of his enemies. His troops come together and raise up their way
But see,
against
that's
me.
between me and God. What Job said, y'all have nothing to do with this. He telling his friend, this is the yeah, God do all this to me, but what you got to do with it? Why you rejecting me? That's what he said. Hallelujah. This was wrong with the church. This was wrong with our people. The minute we think God gone, oh, we leave.
My God.
Hallelujah. And we laugh at them and we scorn them and we talk about them.
My God.
But you know what Micaiah said, rejoice not against me, oh my God.
All right.
Hallelujah. He said, though I fall, yet shall I rise again. Hallelujah. Now I'm not preaching this about me today because I don't feel like I don't think. Hallelujah. I'm preaching Job to you, so don't get it wrong. Hallelujah.
Yes, Lord.
But I can preach it because I've been there before.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Thank you.
See, I know what folks do to people with hard times. Hallelujah. That's why you always see me running with the underdog.
Amen.
Hallelujah. Because I know what it feels like to be walked out of. I know what it feels like to be talked about. I know what it feels like to be cast out like you ain't going to never rise again. I ain't meaning to go in there so deep prophets will hold me.
Jesus.
Hallelujah. I can't help it today. God moving in this
Yes,
house.
he is. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. We need to see ourselves the way we are.
Thank you, Jesus.
Read.
His troops come together and raise up their way against me, and encamp round about my tabernacle. He hath put my brethren far from me, and mine acquaintance are verily estranged from me. Are verily estranged from me. My kinsfolk have failed, and my familiar friends have forgotten me. They that dwell in mine house and my maids count me for a stranger. I am an alien in their sight.
My God.
I called my servant, and he gave me no answer. I entreated him with my mouth.
The person that supposed to come here, no answer. That's the way people do. Hallelujah. 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 Y'all need to recognize this. Hallelujah. Read.
My breath is strange to my wife, though I entreated for the children's sake of mine own body. Yea, young children despise me. I
Young
arose.
children don't even want to fool with. Read.
I arose, and they spake against me. All my inward friends abhorred me, and they whom I loved are turned against me. My bone cleaveth to my skin and to my flesh, and I am escaped with the skin of my teeth. Have pity upon me, have pity upon me, O ye my friends.
Look at Job talk to God and say, have pity. So you need to ask God today to have pity. Let me tell you, God will have pity if you ask him to have pity. But you got to ask him. You can't be bold telling I ain't worried about it. Because you got a reason to be worried. Hallelujah. But when you talk to God, it's me, oh Lord, that's standing in the need of prayer. Hallelujah. Read.
Have pity upon me, O my friends, for the hand of God hath touched me.
So the hand of God has touched me. And when you going through something like that, that's the hand of God.
Yes, it is.
And it'll take all the moisture out your body, out your soul, out your spirit. Read.
Why do ye persecute me as God and are not satisfied with my flesh?
Why you, he said, why you acting like you go? You on my case like you go.
Come on.
Like God done gave you to do something to me.
All right.
You ain't God. Hallelujah. Why you won't help me?
Yes, Lord.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Jesus.
Read.
Oh, that my words were now written. Oh, that they were printed in a book. Amen. That they were graven with an iron pen and laid in the rock forever. For I know that my Redeemer lives.
I know. Hallelujah. This Jesus is. This Jesus is. There was Jesus working out in Job.
Yes.
He said, I know that my Redeemer lives. See, you got to know that your Redeemer lives. You got to know that this God that we talk about is a live God and it's not a dead God. You got to know that he's on the right hand of the Father making intercession for you. And he has not given up on you. You got to know.
Thank you, Jesus.
It don't make no difference what other people say. This thing got to get personal between you and God. Hallelujah. And when it gets personal, you can snatch yourself up from some stuff.
Jesus.
Hallelujah. Because he's a forgiving God.
Yes, he is.
Hallelujah. He's a kind God.
Yes, he is.
He is a merciful God.
Yes, he is.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
He is a everlasting God. Hallelujah. That will never leave you nor forsake you. Hallelujah. Read.
And that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth.
He's going to stand upon the earth. Yes, Lord. Hallelujah. Read. Now, you thinking that latter day to be a time when you think everything over with. But the latter day is when you need it.
That's Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Lord.
It's when you need it. When nobody else don't see it, you will see it.
Thank you, Lord.
He'll come riding down on the cloud right to you.
Yes,
Many times he done came to me in the latter days.
Yes.
Hallelujah. In these latter, he done come in my room in these latter days. He done said, get up. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, he does.
Hallelujah. I look at his face and I don't see nothing but scripture. I try to see colors and I see words.
Oh, Jesus.
And then he go to ministry too. Like here go this Jesus that they told me about when I was real. They told me that this man lived. They told me that he'll never leave me nor forsake me. Hallelujah. But now I'm seeing it myself in the latter days. Hallelujah. Oh, I'm glad to see him in the latter days. I could have seen him in the former days. But if you can't keep seeing it, you're in trouble.
Hallelujah.
See, if you see him one time and think you can live off of that, you're in trouble. Because a lot of people see him and once they get blessed, they go back into sin.
Come on now, tell us.
Come on, talk about it.
But see, I want to see him in the latter days.
Yes.
I want to see him when everybody else done gave up hope. When everybody else think he ain't no more. When everybody else doing their thing and forgot about what he said. I want to see Jesus. Hallelujah. I say, I want to see Jesus. Hallelujah. I want to look at his face. Hallelujah. Hey, God. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I love the Lord because he heard my cry. And he delivered me up out of a horrible pit. Oh, I love him because he got me up out the pit. Hallelujah. He read well down and pulled me up. Hallelujah. When people say I wasn't fit to leave.
Come on.
And I knew I wasn't fit to die.
Thank you, Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Jesus.
Hallelujah. But he came on time.
On time.
Hallelujah. And he wrapped his banner around me. And he said, leave. Hallelujah. 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 Oh, I ain't got to fake a preacher. I live this thing. I ain't got to fake a preacher. These those faking preachers that don't know nothing about the Savior, but they done went got them a little knowledge and trying to tell somebody something about somebody they don't know. Hallelujah. But I know the man. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Read. Oh, glory.
And though after my skin worms destroy
And
this
though
house.
after my skin said, no, I'm going to see these people cremated now because they scared of the worm.
All right.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
But Job said, but though after my skin, worms destroyed his body. My faith still in Jesus Christ. I ain't worried about the worm. Free.
Yet in my flesh shall I
Yet
see
in my
God.
flesh shall I see God. Hallelujah. You're going to see God. If you call him right about now.
Jesus.
Hey!